how do you create reliable interfaces for your SAP solution? So currently I'm working on a three-way synchronization of master data, taking data from a cloud system, updating into the SAP system, and a third-party system together with the cloud system. So it makes a lot of possible errors that we need to figure out. So what if this happened? What if this happened? How do we deal with these things? So the first thing is on the SAP backend, we are updating the business partner using the asynchronous interface for business partner master data governance tool, and that's a business partner replicate, something like that, and that means it's just a asynchronous interface that will send data, and if it goes okay and it creates the customer, we'll get a response message back saying, hey, we created the new customer and it got this customer number. So that's all good, and that is what you're creating the first time you're doing this. You want to create from the cloud system to the backend system, and it works and you're happy and you can say, okay, we got the happy way going. And then the fun starts. Then you have to ensure that all the different things that you're trying to do does not break. So one of the examples is, so we're using this asynchronous interface, and one of the limitations is if it fails and cannot create or update the customer, you'll get an error in the SAP system that says, hey, we could not create it for this reason, and that really does not spill out well with how our users want to do this, because they obviously want an easier way of monitoring this thing. So the only thing we can say is, hey, we did not get the response back in 10 minutes, so you probably need to check the SAP system and figure out what was wrong with this, and then you need to figure out how do we actually fix it and ensure that you can run it again and update the things that was missing. But all of this is just adding a lot of complexity to the interface, because we want to say, okay, if this thing happened, we need to go back and create a task for it again, where users can reinitiate the update and figure out what was wrong, what did we create of errors with this. So that is something we need to put into this to ensure it works smoothly and we get all of these updates, because for master data you cannot just have it lie dormant somewhere and say, if the data is not replicated correctly, it causes a lot of problems, and no one would start believing and trusting the system, and that is pretty bad. So you need to figure out how do we replicate all of this, ensuring it works across the landscape and stuff like that. So that's quite funny. So that is, yeah, so one of the issues we also ran into was the interface did not allow, the SAP interface replicate did not allow us to update a customer. So we could update, add a new role, but we could not just update the address or anything like that. So we had to fix that, because that was not really a sustainable solution if we could not update the business partner for these things. So that was something in this package of enabling more reliability and how do we ensure these things. So that is really crucial when doing development. You create the happy path, and then you start thinking, okay, so I can break it here, and then you'll have to figure out all the different ways you can solve that if this part breaks, and then if this part breaks, you need to figure out all of these things. And yeah, some of these APIs, it would be a lot easier if you just had a normal programming language and you could do these calls instead of the BPM doing mapping and stuff like that. But that is the tool we have, and it obviously also has some benefits that you can abstract data in a different way and just say, okay, send it, give me some extra information about what we already have here. So that is one of the key things that I've been looking into, how to make it more reliable. I'd like to hear your thoughts about how do you actually make your interfaces a lot more reliable when you're dealing with them. Please share them below or send me an email. I'd like to hear your take on this. Thanks! So if you like this video, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Also be sure to subscribe so you get updates about what else I'm doing.